态度。改造了镇定，我再错。Gotcha，东北新北都是两片秋叶，老家吵得不得丢狗，张手的再真不纠结，过得嘛耐得烦我，越境要好口罩，张手的虎 ，Rapping my city you know that I'm cool， 干脆有利落实长沙态度。不能改，因为的实在有态度，改造了镇定，我再错。
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier on. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And for the Pistons, we've got Kate Cunningham. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Ivy. And it's Burks in at the small forward. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Burks on the wing. Back to Cunningham. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Bain. Over Cunningham. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Cunningham. No good from outside.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Stewart trying to get open.
Jackson Jr. First personal foul.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for Detroit, Burks. Alex Burks. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Burks. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Here's Ivy. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Missing. Bain against Burks. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Basket counts.
Big body clean, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
They get it back. Jackson uses the glass to finish the layup.
Jackson
6 points for him.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Ivy dishes to Cunningham. Works for three. Gets a hand on it, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Adams. Bogdanovich. Morant outside. And there's the pass to down low. And the dunk by Stewart.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff. Yeah, the Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And another shot. Jackson trying to break free. And the bank shot is good.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Cunningham with it. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Cunningham outside. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Here's Brooks following the bucket by the Pistons. Outside Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons leading by 3. To the middle, here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bing. Morant outside. Bing looking around. Connects in the foul line jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Jackson. Count that one. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. Brooks outside. Pass to Bain. Adams against Stewart. And Adams kicks to Morant. Oh, good on the triple. Detroit's gone 105 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Ivy with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to Adams. Jackson down low. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Burks with it. Now defended by Bain. Here's Stewart. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant outside. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got 5 now.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from you.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And a 52-point game in February that year. Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Bagley, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. Diallo comes in for Burks. Hayes, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Ivy. Then for the Grizzlies, Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Green comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Concho subbed in for Bain.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
The pass to Concho. To the left side wing. The three from Morant. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Bagley.
How about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Joseph. Tillman's shot is good.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jackson misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Bagley the pass to Joseph. They get the rebound.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Tillman. Kicks it to Green. Morant against Joseph. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket. Now here's Joseph. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Dishes to Hayes. In the corner, it's Diallo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Pistons, Diallo, Hamidou.
No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. With 1 on the clock, Isaiah Stewart has been on display for Detroit. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
21. Get up, get up, get up, and start making some noise.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons. Hey Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
We've got Alec Burks, Duran out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Joseph in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Ivy's checked in for Detroit.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Now here's Brooks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Here's Ivy. And the rejection by Clark. Shoots over Duran. No good from Clark. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Morant kicks to Brooks. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Morant finds Green. 6 to shoot. Back to Morant. Fires it up. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Burks the pass to Duran. Fires from the corner. They get it again. And Duran slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Detroit. Clark against Noel. And the rejection by Noel. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ivy passes to Duran. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Cunningham, he's checked in for Diallo. Memphis also making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Williams comes in for Clark. And it's Bain in for Green. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brooks finds Bain. Six on the shot clock. Buried from 15 feet out. Bain's got 6. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Now, here's Bain. 6 points for him. Brooks against Burks. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And that one is good. That's now 8 points here for Jalen Duran. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
And Adams with the slam.
No, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Now, here's Ivy. Guarded by Morant. Duran, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Brooks with no one around. And too long on the shot. Cunningham on the wing. He kicks it to Burks. The shot missing, and it's Memphis the other way. Floats it up for Williams.
If anybody has questions why John Morant went second overall in 2019, it's his ability to move the ball and create hoops for not only himself, but others.
Cunningham with it. Williams picks him up. There's Noel. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Williams. Now, here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Inside, During. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Bogdanovich comes in for Alec Burks. And Hayes subbed in for Ivy. Now, here's Bain. He has 6. Pass to Adams. Back to Bain. Over Cunningham. Bain, no good. Pistons leading by 12. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Bain. Shoots. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in. Konchar's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Pistons have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Now Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Hayes with it. Adams on him. Just 5 to shoot. On the high post.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Bain.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. Many years going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Danny Green, he's checked in for Adams. That one is off. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Now, here's Bain. 10 points for him. Jackson misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 10.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Passes it to Green. Williams against Bogdanovich. Williams passes to Bain. Bagley against Jackson. A second chance effort. Goes up again. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Jackson Jr. always a workhorse on the boards.
And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in. The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Pistons leading by 7. Hayes the pass to Bagley. Cunningham inside. And the rejection by Jackson. In the corner, it's Bain. Over Hayes. The Grizzlies with another miss. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Cunningham. And finished off by Bagley.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through.
There's the pass to Concho. To the paint, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Corey Joseph's checked in for the Pistons.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Concho. Back to Bain. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Diallo's checked in for the Pistons. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark.
Pistons basketball.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Basketball.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Here's Concho. Rebound, Detroit. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Joseph. Here's Bagley. No good, shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And a wide open look for Bain. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Diallo tried to come right back with a 3 of his own. It's no good. And so is Detroit with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
I like to see them get to the line more. But to do that, you got to be aggressive. Force the action. Drive the lane. Make the defense react to what you're doing. If they can do that, I think they have a good chance of pulling out a win.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Desmond Bain really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Clark in at the center position.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Morant. Jackson has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 14.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Here's Clark, and he banks in the lane.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Stewart misses. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Morant, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Back to Bain. Lobbed up there for Clark. It's tipped. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Here's Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Tillman, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes, and he wants to be great.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. Looking to get it going. Can't hit that one. And it's Detroit the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Burks for 3. Cans it from downtown. Burks has got 10.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Back to Morant. Bain kicks to Morant. Going inside. And then he jams it down right on top of Bojan Bogdanovic.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
And Cunningham is right there. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Bain. He's got 13. Back to Morant. Pass to Bain. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Pistons, Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Nerlens Noel comes in for Bogdanovic. And Hayes subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And Memphis also making a switch. Williams is checked in. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That is his first foul of the game. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Noel passes to Ivy. Makes it off the glass. He has 6. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Outside, Bain. Pass to Brooks. Wide open. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Detroit's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Loads it up there for Bain. And stolen by Ivy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Outside, Bain. Brooks from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Duran's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Burks. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pistons lead by 17.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Pistons. Joseph comes in for Ivy. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Green, he's checked in for Bain. Williams against Bagley. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Now here's Morant. Covered by Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Brooks against Burks. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Allman. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Williams in the post. Working on Bagley. Outside, Joseph. And he comes up with the deuce. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Pistons. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 19. Here's Tillman. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Tillman's got his second basket of the game. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Hayes. He's tightly guarded. Shot by Joseph. No good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off. Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
The Grizzlies have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw, no good. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And he sinks the second. And here are the Pistons. They're on an 18-5 run here. Hayes the pass to Duran. Count the basket. Duran's got 15.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Deflects the pass.
2 minutes.
Burks against Green. Here's the drive. Here's Joseph, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Pistons have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Diallo, he's checked in for Alec Burks. He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Morant passes to Concha. Now Green fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Here's Clark. Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
He's with it. Guarded now by Clark. Here's Bagley. Conchar pulls it in. And the Grizzlies shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Clark kicks to Green. And it's off from three-point range. Pistons leading by 17. Here's Diallo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1. He's missed 2. Just checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jackson's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 18. And the pass to Concha. Morant scanning the floor. Bogdanovich against Green. Pass to Concha. Clock at 6. Lets it go. That's good on the jump shot.
Concha.
Here's Joseph. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Morant for 3. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Joseph dishes to Bogdanovich. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's the Detroit Pistons looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Duren. Then it's Ivy. And it's Cunningham in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Payne against Cunningham. Out to Morant. And again, It's the Grizzlies from deep.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Ivy passes to Durant. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ivy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Ivy taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Burks, he's checked in for the Pistons. And he makes both free throws.
I'm still on 2%.